This episode is sponsored by Andine Chevrolet. Andine Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
And Sawney Mountain Biscuit Company. Fresh, homemade, mama approved.
Welcome in to another edition of Bulldogs Unleashed. My name is David Miller, joined by Greg Walkup. And Greg, how we doing today, my friend?
Got some more hooping.
Balling.
We'll be hooping.
Balling in the studio. We're balling over here at Otwell Middle School.
Oh, yeah.
Had our girls coaches on last week. Moving on to the boys. Excited for our two coaches that we're bringing in today to get to learn a little bit about them.
Yeah, see what's going on. See what's going on with their programs, the summer workouts, the practices, all the things. Let's go.
Let's get into that. Before we do, though, make sure that you click like on Spotify. Make sure you follow us on Spotify. Click on that bell. That's going to give you a notification every time we drop a new episode. And also on YouTube, if you're listening to this on Spotify, you're going to follow us on YouTube as well. We have a YouTube channel with a video podcast. Make sure you click like and subscribe on there so you get a new notification every time we drop one of those episodes. Let's get into today's episode. We are continuing with the hooping season. We're still hooping here in Sigma Studios. And we are now going to our boys basketball coaches. Coach Gainey is joining us again as a co-host. Did such a great job. We're kicking Greg out. Greg, I know you're listening,
Man,
right?
Greg.
Oh,
He's out of here.
He's done such a good job that he can have it.
Yeah.
And all the benefits.
And Greg's working like a madman in the back, pushing all the buttons. So, and we got our boys basketball coaches. We got Coach Morse joining us this morning
Hello.
and Coach Jackson. Thank you both for being here.
good morning.
All right. So we got a lot of questions for you to get to know you, get to know a little bit about your basketball programs. I'm going to turn it over to Coach Gainey.
I asked the last coaches the same question, just trying to gauge where we're at as a society on the basketball sphere. Who would you consider as the best basketball player of all time? We can go Jackson first and we'll go Morris.
Let's see. Best basketball player of all time is me.
Okay.
I don't know what else you want to
Who's
say.
a close second then?
Close second.
Who's the close second?
Oh man. Let's see. If I had to tie, it would be Don Staley.
Don Staley's a good choice.
Yeah.
I like that.
LeBron.
What?
There we go.
It's LeBron.
Thank you.
We already about to have our first argument right here.
Look,
Wait, there wasn't even a Jordan?
I know. How you gonna not even put Jordan? I put the
if we're
female, you're supposed to
talking
put
winners,
the
then
male.
it has to be Bill Russell. If we're talking winners, it has to be Bill Russell. Not Michael Jordan. If we're talking about players.
No, if we talk
it's
about
LeBron.
winners, then
We talking
you
about
have to go with Bill Cartwright.
practice, or what we talking about?
Bill Cartwright did win a lot of games.
Right.
And he won a lot of championships.
No, one of the more
team.
championships than Bill Russell. You can't.
Fair.
I mean, come on.
Okay, yeah.
What's the criteria?
Bill Cartwright
here?
is the answer.
What is the criteria is what I'm thinking. I'm not 100% sure. So, and I have a follow-up, and I don't know if this is on yours because it made me think about this. Who's the best coach of all time then? Basketball coach.
Outright, Coach K.
Okay, yeah,
Coach K?
that's Coach
Yeah,
K's up
go
there.
with Coach K.
All right.
Wooden for me.
All right.
I love Wooden, but if we're talking about like not a college coach, my old high school coach, Scott Bracco, he was over at Lambert for a good bit, East Forsyth. Taught me everything I know. So
That's awesome.
one of those two.
Very cool.
Coach K taught me everything from the year since I was 2 years old. I was watching him on that TV.
Oh, he's a legend for
That's
sure.
right.
That's
You
awesome.
gotta watch it.
Yes.
So speaking of coaches, both of you obviously have had coaches and you've been around coaches, good ones and bad ones. Is there a certain coach you look back on and say, this is what got me into coaching? This is why I enjoy it. This is the person that pushed me to this pathway. We can go Morris and we can go Jackson.
Yeah, I mean, I think the best coaches keep you accountable. The ones that get on your butt about school, the ones that get on your butt about being in the classroom attentive, being at practice, the ones who held you accountable are the coaches that always got to me. The coaches that were kind of laid back and didn't care, I kind of felt like they didn't care about me, even if that wasn't the case. And going back to like Coach Bracco, the guy I had at Lambert, he was always on my butt about everything. And having kind of that parental figure, especially in high school, is something I needed and felt loved. And, that's kind of what I try to do is kind of emulate what he did and keep my players accountable.
Well, it's one coach that in my community was named Papa Irving. He was a great mentor. He had 6 kids, and all of them went to a D1 school. And he also not only brought all of us, but he built a AAU program from nothing on the south side of Chicago to one of the top premier programs now in the country. He's had over hundreds of players play in the NBA and in the WNBA for both sides. And what he taught me was that paying it forward and giving it back to go reach for the other ones to pull them up, no matter where they are or who they are, is important. And I think that's why I went into coaching more than anything.
That's awesome. So, you said you're the best basketball player of all time.
Definitely.
I've seen Morris shoot in the gym. He has a nice jumper. When you both were back, I hope you still maybe play some pickup now, hopefully, I don't know. But back when you're playing days, what was your play style? What kind of player were you comparing yourself to somebody? Who were you on the court back in the day?
I was the glove.
The glove?
I'm going to be honest. Hey, I love to steal and go and take that shot all day long. And now, if you put me now, I could say Steph Curry because I was active. I was very hyper back when I was younger. So I was a gun for it. I was a gunner. After I stole it, I was gone.
Love it.
Hey, Coach Jackson, who's the glove for our audience members out there? Who's the glove?
Man.
You got to tell them.
You can't talk about the glove,
I
man.
know, who is it, though?
Man, let's see. They still wouldn't know if I gave him his
Yeah,
name.
you can Google it. Google it.
They wouldn't know it.
He was the one that shut down Michael, right? In the
Yeah,
90s.
he did.
He said
Yeah.
he shut down.
He shut down a whole lot of players.
Who got the ring in the end, though?
Yeah. I can't talk about the Bulls, so we got to
That's
do
all right.
that.
But you're from Chicago.
I know.
right?
I'm a Bulls fan. I can't talk about it.
I got you.
know?
Okay. Fair enough.
I would
Gary Payton.
Yes.
Gary Payton, yeah. I missed
still
those
not
Sonic
gonna
jerseys.
Oh, the Sonic jerseys were the best.
They still
Yeah, they need to
not
bring
gonna
back
know.
the Sonic. For me, definitely Steve Nash. I wasn't really the fastest player, but I was smart. I could hit a knockdown three. I could get people open. And he has 2 MVPs
He does.
Oh.
Are you from Canada?
over Shaq.
Are you Canadian?
I'm not.
Okay.
No
So-
Canadian ties there.
So he would just pass me the ball. That's all that matters. See,
That's why you're a
all.
good combo right
That's
here.
right.
That
That's
makes
it.
sense.
Sure.
So going into this season, the teams we got, where do you see the biggest strength right now for both your squads going into the year?
So one of the things I love about my group is they're very coachable. Most of them haven't played basketball at all, and they do other sports, baseball, football, and they're athletes. And the one thing I respect out of all those kids is they've come in, they know they haven't played a lot, and their minds are open, and they're looking to learn. And every single kid I picked for the team is adapting to how to play as a team. And they're filling in their roles, and they're getting better. And having a kid who just is open to learning, especially in a sport they haven't played before, is amazing. And it's refreshing because most kids who played multiple years are like, this is my game. I'm a shooter. That's all I do. Every kid I have is like, I'm going to play defense. I'm going to jump on loose balls. I'm going to get steals. I'm going to get deflections. And that's the thing that you can't really teach, right? You can't teach them to want to do the little things. You know, you can try to, but my kids are going to do the little things. And I'm really excited for them this year.
I think energetic for once. My kids are very energetic. Along with that, they're becoming a team. They're looking out for each other. They're building that bond. And I think that's one of the things that in 8th grade that they have to build upon, because when they are walking in the hallways, they're picking each other up now. They're making each other accountable for what they need to do. Along with that, on the court, I think our size, our rebounding, and our offense is going to surprise a lot of people this year.
So are you like a fast pace? Let's get this ball going. Let's try to get as much
yes.
shots as possible.
We're
Okay.
going to get it going this
I like
year.
it.
We're going to get it going.
I like that.
That's why we got 15. You get tired, we got 5 new fresh legs ready to go.
Exactly.
You gotta blitz them.
That's it.
I like it.
We got it ready to go.
All right. Another coaching question. Even though Miller just stole my question kind of with the fast pace, I was going to ask what your coaching style is. Obviously, fast pace. You want to get lots of shots up, kind of like a chaos, not chaos, but like an organized chaos where you just shoot, rebound, kick it back out. So Morris, is your style similar to that? The fast paced tempo?
Yeah, it's pretty similar. It's run and gun hockey style. So we run in lines, like in hockey. Like you play 2 minutes, you give me everything you have, you're getting out. Like, and that's because we're going to be pressing. We're going to be getting shots in about 5 seconds. Hopefully, if you run things off correctly, we're getting the ball out of the net and scoring. And in 2 minutes, everyone should be dripping with sweat and tired. And that's when I put the next 5 in, and they're going to do the exact same thing for 40, or how long is it? 32 minutes?
32 minutes.
32 minutes.
We're in the baby league.
Yeah. But yeah.
Now, defensively, we like a man, zone, 1-3-1, 2-3.
I can't tell you that right now. I can't tell you my coaching secrets right now, man.
Smart.
Very smart.
Very smart there.
I would just say a mixture of both.
Yeah.
Not telling you the specifics,
Just say,
but a mixture of the
wait for our playbook.
Mm-hmm.
Coach Walkup, what do you got for us?
Hey guys, so I'm behind the scenes here, but I got a quick question. We got 2 new coaches, right? We got a 7th grade coach and Morris, and we got our 8th grade coach and Coach Jackson. Essentially, y'all have had to learn how to kind of work together, and Morris, essentially, it's almost like you got a feeder program going up to Coach Jackson and vice versa. So what does that look like, and how have you guys been able to kind of collaborate and talk together? 'Cause essentially, you're working with each other's same kids.
Well, I'll start off. We met over the summer, and right away, we knew that each other had the best interest for the kids. So since that, we've been building a little bond back and forth about where we want to go and what we want to do. And we both, as the summer progressed, we understood that we both had the same passion and the same drive for the kids. And our actually style is similar. He's just nice to him, and I'm a little bit more
New school.
old
New
school, new school. There you go. That was it.
I like it.
No, and I think going on with that is we both realized early on we want what's best for the kids. We both push them differently, but we push them to the extreme. We want the best out of them. And I think because we're both old school and new school, it's going to be a good mix of caring and then some tough love. And that's what I'm kind of excited for coaching with Coach Jackson is that mix is perfect. You know, you need a coach who's going to be in their face. Then you also need a coach who's going to be like, all right, this is what you did wrong. Let's talk it out. You don't need to cry, right? And I think that's a good combination.
Yep.
Cool. Hey, before we let you go, though, we got one more segment for you. We call this segment the Lightning Round. All right. Lightning Round is sponsored by Sonny Mountain Biscuit Company, fresh, homemade, mama approved. And Coach Gainey's going to ask you guys some random questions. You're not allowed to pass. He's going to ask simple questions. We're going to alternate, go back and forth. First thing that pops into your head is what you're giving us. Are you ready to play?
Yes.
All
Let's
right.
go. All right. We'll start with Morris. Favorite junk food?
Reese cups.
Biggest pet peeve?
Not doing homework.
X/Twitter or Instagram?
IG.
IG. Favorite emoji?
Happy face.
Dogs or cats?
Cats.
Really?
I love my cats.
Did not expect that one.
Bulldog roof. What you
I love dogs too, but
goodness.
cats have a special
How many
place.
cats do you have?
Well, I had 3. I don't have any more, but I had my 3 that I loved.
Gotcha.
Biggest inspiration?
Oh man, I can't say that one. Blue Devils.
Blue Devils?
Yeah, that's the closest to the one
like it.
where I came up first.
That's all right.
TV show you binge watch?
How I Met Your Mother.
Oh. Favorite actor?
Tom Cruise.
Favorite holiday?
Halloween.
Just passed.
I know.
Biggest fear?
Nothing.
Fearless. I like
That's
it.
right.
I like it.
Are aliens real?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Ooh. Coffee or tea?
None.
Favorite city?
Nashville.
Oh, Nashville's nice. Food you hate?
Tomatoes.
Yes. Favorite thing to do in your spare time?
Oh. Watch college football.
Movie that makes you laugh the hardest?
What you call it? Whatever that is.
Oh, I'm picking it up.
Oh man.
What was that?
What the little animal do? Whatever they do, the backward forward hands, whatever that's called. I can't stand that move.
Whatever it's called.
What's that little? I don't know that move. The kids move do it all the
That's
time.
all right.
Trend that you cannot stand?
Ooh. I don't know which trend. Oh, Tebowing.
There you go.
Tebow.
Do you remember that?
When you go down on a knee? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Get on top of a
Are you just a
building.
Tebow hater? 'cause
Tebow.
you're
It's
a
the only
Florida
trend I
State
could
guy?
think of.
All right. All right.
Something you can't live without.
My phone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Favorite phone app?
Probably Instagram.
Last thing, one thing on your bucket list. We can go both of you for this one.
To go to Las Vegas and win big.
I like that.
That sounds good.
That's a good one. Coach Morris?
2024-2025 county champions.
I like that too.
Ooh.
That's a good one. That's a good one. All right. Well, you guys survived the lightning round. We appreciate you guys for playing.
I didn't get no Stony biscuit though.
We didn't get the sign out. We're working on that. We got the sponsor. We don't have the biscuits yet. So we're going to have them lined up and do some taste testing eventually. So when we do that, we'll have you back on the show.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you both for joining us this morning. Good luck on a successful season. We're so excited about what you guys are bringing to this basketball program.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck.
That was our latest episode with our boys basketball coaches, Coach Jackson and Coach Morris. This episode has been sponsored by Andine Chevrolet. Andine Chevrolet, together, let's drive. And Greg, you're my basketball guy.
Yeah.
You enjoy basketball.
I'm the guru, as
You're
they
the
say.
guru.
Yes.
You're the GOAT of Sikkim Studios when it comes
I don't
to
know.
basketball.
Gainey might be the GOAT now.
could be the GOAT,
He's
but-
on my heels.
A lot to unpack there. I'm excited for this basketball season, both boys and girls. I'm really looking forward to a great season this year.
Yeah, I mean the weather's not the most cooperative with basketball weather. It's still a little toasty, but
little
you
warm.
know we need that crisp weather come in. But no, just like the girls, excited to see what the new coaches again, right?
Mm-hmm.
We got some new coaches that are kind of leading our boys program. Some you know when newness comes, a fresh perspective, fresh energy. So
Yes.
I'm excited to see how the boys react to that.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
Excited for this basketball season.
Yeah.
And that'll do it for this episode of Bulldogs Unleashed. Thank you so much for listening. My name is David Miller, reminding you to embrace the journey. Thanks again. That was our latest episode with our boys basketball coaches, Coach Jackson and Coach Morris. This episode has been sponsored by Andine Chevrolet. Andine Chevrolet, together, let's drive. And Greg, you're my basketball guy.
Yeah.
You enjoy basketball.
I'm the guru, as
You're
they
the
say.
guru.
Yes.
You're the GOAT of Stickum Studios when it
I
comes
don't
to
know.
basketball.
Gainey might be the GOAT now.
could be the GOAT,
He's
but-
on my heels.
A lot to unpack there. I'm excited for this basketball season, both boys and girls. I'm really looking forward to a great season this year.
Yeah, I mean, the weather's not the most cooperative with basketball weather. It's still a little toasty, but,
little
you
warm.
know, we need that crisp weather come in. But no, just like the girls, excited to see what the new coaches, again, right? We got some new coaches that are kind of leading our boys program. Some, you know, when newness comes, a fresh perspective, fresh energy. So
Yes.
I'm excited to see how the boys react to that.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
Excited for this basketball season.
Yeah.
And that'll do it for this episode of Bulldogs Unleashed. Thank you so much for listening. My name is David Miller, reminding you to embrace the journey. Thanks again.